Procrastination doesn't mean you are lazy. I was working 12 to 18 hours before. And if someone had told me that I am suffering from procrastination, hmm, I would think they're insane. I was busy doing things that I enjoy doing, but not necessarily tasks that were taking me closer to my goals. See, it comes down to the belief system in our subconscious mind. How emotionally connected are we to our goals? That's the question. Procrastination and indecision are the biggest success blockers for most people. Hey, goal getters, welcome back to Super Entrepreneurs Podcast. I'm your host, Shahid Durrani. Doesn't it fascinate you on how we are always racing against the clock, trying to squeeze more hours out of the day, seeking mastery over time? This may shock you, but the concept of time management is a myth. Time flows in a natural rhythm. It doesn't change based on our desires or urgencies. We all have the same amount of time in each day. No one can control time. I feel it's wiser to focus on controlling your activities by prioritizing, choosing, and executing them. Today, I want to discuss this philosophy and also how to ensure we get the best out of our time, the time we have, and make peace with it. Let's get right into it. Have you ever felt like you are not getting enough out of your 24 hours? You're not alone. However, it's important to realize that we can't really stretch or shrink time. It moves at its own pace. What we can do, however, is choose how we fill those hours. It's about managing our activities, not time itself. You must have heard someone say, if I only had more time. I believe this stems from a lack of clarity on where the individual is going and their why. Also, their faith in achieving their goals, and not to mention that the mind is just too busy, too much going on within. So we take similar actions on the outside. Becomes overwhelming. It's not really the lack of time that's the issue here, but how we prioritize our task within it. Have you ever heard of the quadrant system? Imagine a square divided into four quadrants. The vertical axis measures importance, and the horizontal measures urgency. Quadrant one contains tasks that are both urgent and important, like immediate deadlines. Quadrant two is filled with tasks that are important but not urgent. This is where long term strategy and planning falls. Quadrant three, that's for tasks that feel urgent but are not important. Quadrant four is the not urgent, not important zone. Consider this as the time wasters. By categorizing our tasks, we become more aware of where our energy is going and can redirect it purposefully. Now, I know what you are maybe thinking. That's great, but what do we do with procrastination? Well, first off, procrastination doesn't mean you are lazy. I was working 12 to 18 hours before. And if someone had told me that I am suffering from procrastination, hmm, I would think they're insane. I was busy doing things that I enjoy doing, but not necessarily tasks that were taking me closer to my goals. See, it comes down to the belief system in our subconscious mind. How emotionally connected are we to our goals? That's the question. Procrastination and indecision are the biggest success blockers for most people. To become persistent and have the ability to make quick decisions, we need to create a belief within that we are capable of achieving what we set out to achieve, not just on the conscious mind level, but most importantly, the subconscious level. Also, you could break tasks into bite sized chunks, micro deadlines. Make sure to reward yourself. Celebrate even the smallest wins. Work on starting the momentum. Get the ball rolling. At the end of the day, mastering activity management isn't just about doing more, but doing what counts the most. Here's a word that will be your best friend in this journey of mastering activity management. No. That's right. It's a tiny 2-letter word that carries a lot of weight. In business, we're always faced with requests, opportunities, and shiny distractions. But it's okay to use this powerful word, no, if the request doesn't align with your bigger picture or mission. It's not about shutting your doors, but keeping the right doors open. Keeping boundaries is important as you are still a human being. You're running a business, you have a family, hobbies, those moments of stillness, beautiful. Incorporate a hard stop into your routine. It's okay. Hard stops are very important to your overall well being, my friend. And remember to make everything fun. Yes, life can be fun if you want it to be. It's your decision. Now remember, build a relationship with your activities, meaning feel good about, about doing them. This begins with the belief you have within, how much faith you have regarding the fulfillment of your desires. With faith, you do each task with love and joy. You inject a higher dose of your energy in each task, each activity. Let's think back to those times when you found yourself scrolling aimlessly through social media. We may have some activities that need to be done, but find ourselves scrolling those funny cat videos. We find ourselves procrastinating, but keep in mind that it's not the task itself, it's actually our relationship with the task that actually holds us back. Do we not like the task because it's unfamiliar, or is it because it doesn't align with our passions? Just by digging deeper and understanding the activity, we can make more conscious decisions on how we allocate our energy. Remember, mastering your activities isn't a talent, it's a skill. Staying focused on your North Star and aligning the necessary activities to get you there in the most effective manner is the key. With the right mindset, self belief, you can achieve big things with ease and flow. Doesn't have to be a struggle. We make it what it is. Choose wisely, my friend. You got this. See you next time.